How about if I turn up the right mic? That might help. Good evening and welcome to the Paul Report. The beginning of the show did not start as I intended. I was making some little changes and pushed the wrong button. So yet again, my new feature of Technological Problem of the Week starts off right in the beginning. So welcome to the Paul Report. Again, I am your host, Paul Kravitz, and what am I here to tell you this week? Well, I am looking over a few things. I am checking things out. Some weird things might happen because my timings. Yep, there we go. See, let's see. Back to live mode. There we go. All right. So, hi. Didn't give out the YouTube link this week, mainly because not a lot of people were going there. So that's all right. That's okay. We're gonna end up making the move to YouTube at some point. I just don't know when. So we'll figure that out. Hi. If you don't know, this is me. My name is Paul. That's my actual name and how I sign it. And now I'm just going to get rid of it again. It's so tough to get rid of this sometimes. There we go. All right. So this week's show is, the title didn't come up, but last week's show was called A Short One, Maybe. This week's show is actually called A Long One, Maybe. I have material. I have stuff to talk about. But I'm not sure how far it'll take us. So this might be a long show, or this could be a short show. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. Let's get up to a few things here. All right. So hello, Jen. Welcome to the show. If you are watching, there are a few people watching. If you are watching and you want to join the chat, please feel free to do so. I do open up this show to the public, and I like it when people join. So please come and say hello. And there's Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Welcome to the show. Give my best to Bray and your mom for me, as always. Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff here. I just have to find what the heck I wrote about. Because I was, right up until showtime, I was writing material and getting things ready. So I'm just kind of getting all in place here. Where's my little thing there? There we go. Oh, by the way, this show is brought to you by the words No and Clue. This guy. This past week, time has been sort of at a premium. I have found that I don't have enough hours in a day to do my life. So some things have to take a back seat, and as much as I don't want to, this show sometimes takes a back seat to life. And I think I would like to have that change up a little bit, but quite frankly, I'm trying. I love doing this show. I think I've expressed this on many, many shows, and I love doing this show. And finding the time to prepare for it is fun for me, but I feel the crunch of time. So, yeah, we're just trying. We are trying. I'm trying. Hey, Andre, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. So let's see what we have. Yeah, I've been run down a little bit, and you know what? That probably makes it a perfect time to actually do the Paul Report Health Update. Thank you very much. Kimberly, thank you for joining. Nice to have you here. And Chris, of course, TPR is life. It is. It really is. I should just quit my job and devote myself to this job. Funny story, real quick. I was looking back on Facebook memories, and there was a video of me on there, and I'm wearing the exact same sweater. And that was after I already put the sweater on for the day. So I think October 28th is going to become Winter Sweater Day, I think. So the health update. The eyes, at times they seem to be clearing up a little bit more, but at times it feels like stuff is closing in. And as far as my vision goes, I think my glasses are fooked. I think the prescription on my glasses is crap. And you know what they say? Actually, the prescription on my eyeglasses is not Scottish. And as they say, if it's not Scottish, it's crap. Okay. So my eyes have been dry lately, so every day I'm squishing stuff in there. Okay. Next week, I'm getting everyone knows what the international symbol for this is. You should know it by now. I've done it several times now. So I got that happening next week. So I'll be resting at home in my eye. The hernia, gotta tell you, it's kind of bugging me this week. I was bowling this week, and quite frankly, I had a great week bowling. And all of a sudden, it just like felt it. I felt the pushing of my belly, like something's gonna jump out, like Alien. I don't know. It's kind of weird. And something new is congestion. I thought it was allergies, but it's just something new. So we'll see. And for those of you who are sensitive to poop, sorry, you're already here. Having trouble pooping. Full of shit. What can I say? Working on that too. I wish I was having a colonoscopy this year, but I'm not. So I'm just stuck, just not getting it all taken care of. So, but we'll see next week. Next week, the day after the show will be the day after this. So, please join me and see how things are going with that next week. All right. Again, this is a real quick one. So this has been the Paul Report Health Update. Now, because I don't have a whole lot of time to prepare for this show, and maybe I do have time, but maybe I don't use it wisely, I would normally at this point for this segment have scary music or spooky music and things crawling around, spiders dropping, but I don't. So just pretend. Use the theater of the mind. Use your imagination. And think of all Halloween stuff happening. So Halloween is this Sunday. And the trick-or-treaters will be walking your neighborhood. You'll have little princesses and maybe some little Elvis impersonators. And hopefully they'll have their N95s on because it's still necessary. They'll kind of look like a scene out of 28 Days Later. But every year there's a group or people that will issue warnings about Halloween. And, in previous years, it was a rash of razor blades and apples. I mean, really, who passes out fruit on Halloween? But secondly, who's dumb enough to eat the fruit that people are passing out? This ain't the 1950s, folks. We don't need fruit. No. And those awful Mary Janes? No, not the teeth-shattering candies. No, this warning is for marijuana edibles that can easily pass as regular candies and snacks. Yes. So there are a group of attorneys general. That's how you say that plural. Attorneys general in the states of Ohio, New York, Illinois, Connecticut, and Arkansas. How you doing? In Arkansas. They all released statements on Tuesday, part of our coordinated effort to advise parents about the dangers of marijuana edibles. Now, the warning included lookalike products that contain high concentrations of tetrahydrocannabinol, otherwise known as THC. Now, THC is the main compound found in marijuana, and if consumed by children, it could lead to accidental overdoses. Now, that's not funny. An accidental overdose is not funny. But having it been consumed by children, small amounts of marijuana by children, I don't know. I don't know. So, these products are unregulated and illegal in several states. And the Attorney General of Connecticut, by the name of William Tong, said accidental cannabis overdoses by children are increasing nationwide, and these products will only make this worse. Now, quite frankly, how are these kids getting the edibles? Are they paying someone off to go into a store and buy it for them? Or are they taking it from their parents? Now, if it's A, then we got to crack down on these idiots who are buying it for the children. If it's B, then these parents need to do a better job of hiding their edibles. Just saying. Tong also said, if you see these lookalike products for sale, please report them to his office and take every measure to keep them away from kids. Well, okay. The Ohio Attorney General, Dave Yost, issued a similar statement saying that marijuana products resembling candies and snacks are illegal to sell in the state. And the levels of THC could have real and devastating consequences for children. Now, it's been reported that some of these candies have 600 to 1,000 milligrams of THC, and warned that if a child were to eat an entire bag, they would be consuming 60 to 100 times the maximum legal adult serving. So, according to the CDC, symptoms of THC overdose in children may include difficulty walking or sitting up, in addition to difficulty breathing. Or other words, me at the age of 5 walking up a flight of stairs. Actually, the age of 5 through 55. That's me walking up a flight of stairs. I have difficulty walking, sitting up, difficulty breathing. Definitely. They say if your child is sick or they're really chill for a long time listening to the Grateful Dead and you suspect that they have been eating a snack or candy with high amounts of THC, contact your state's Poison Control Center immediately. And as a side note, parents, check those bags. You never know, you might have a fun night for yourself. Nice and chill, baby. All right, so this next segment, I got to put this up here. Oh, wait a minute. I can't put that up there because I'm not in the right segment yet. Wah, wah. We'll wait for that to end. All right, here we go. Let's go here. All right, now we have to put this up here. All right, so if you have little kids, get them out of the room. Hey, Stu, welcome to the show. Appreciate having you here, man. That's awesome. Love it. Stu Wiener's here. I should have stopped the show right now. It's a win now that Stu's here. All right, so this is a story I read about the other day, and I thought about it, and I wasn't going to talk about it, but then I thought, you know what? Let me put my thoughts in there. So I'm going to file this under they should rot in hell forever. Okay? A degenerate by the name of Charles Janes, one of the two degenerates convicted for the 1997 abduction and murder of 10-year-old Jeffrey Curley, was denied parole last week. Now, in case you're hazy on the case, Jeffrey was abducted from his Cambridge neighborhood on October 1st, 1997. And he was later murdered by two people, Jane being one of them, and we'll get over to the other one in a second. Now, the details of this case are a little too painful to go over in detail, so here are the bullet points. Jane admitted to he and a friend, Salvatore Sicari, lured Jeffrey into their car with the promise of a bicycle. Jane admitted to murdering Jeffrey to impress Sicari, who happened to be attracted to the 10-year-old. These no-good fuckers went over and beyond as far as no-good fuckers go. Now, Sicari is serving a life sentence with no chance of parole, thankfully, for a first-degree murder conviction. Janes, who was found guilty of second-degree murder, still gets the chance of parole. Now, while not intimately close with this case, my ex and her family were very, very close with the Curley family. And I did have an opportunity to meet some of them at a wedding some years ago. Now, as a human, I am sure there were struggles in the lives of these two fuckers that shaped what they became and what they did. And hopefully, similar people in similar situations can get the help that they need to prevent tragedies like this from happening. As a parent,
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help you?
Sheesh, Siri's going crazy. As a parent, I hope these no good pieces of shit are suffering. I am hoping that the rumors of what happens to child molesters and child murderers in prison is true. I hope to God they are being abused to no end. Because as a parent, I think about my children, and I think, I don't know how I would survive. God forbid anything happened to them. And I don't know. So my thoughts are with the Curley family, wherever they may be in this day and age, hoping that these two never, ever breathe free air again. Hey. So I was glad to hear that they are just not coming up for air. So tell you what, I'm going to do my promos a little early this week just because I need to breathe. And we will be right back. You are watching The Paul Report.
Do you have a nominee for Go F Yourself? Email thepaulreport@gmail.com. The Paul Report will return in just a moment. God help us all.
Hi, my
Hello,
name is Janice.
my name is
and
Andrew, and you are watching The Paul Report. Having known Paul for some time, I only this to say, he is a real piece of work. See, I am a computer-generated AI, so I have to say anything he types in. Darmok and Jalad. At Tanagra. Darmok and Jalad on the ocean. With his arms wide open. Paul, you are such an asshole. The Paul Report will return in just a moment.
Hi, my name is Janice, and you're listening to The Paul Report. Good choice.
You're listening to the Paul Report, and that's on you.
Hi, I'm Sarah Kravitz. You are listening to The Paul Report. Good luck. Hope you have a good day.
Hi, this is Paul, and you're listening to The Paul Report. You know, it's kind of sad when you have to do your own promos. Yeah, kind of is, but what are you going to do? All right, so here's the deal. I wasn't going to play this week, but I figured we get a few people in here. We got enough people. Let's play a game of Hangman. Here we go. And for the love of all that is good and holy. It's another version of Technical Mayhem. All right, let's see. Let's see. Nope. Why, oh why? Okay. Okay. Why is my hangman not coming out? Nope, that's me. We got me in there. Ah, there we go. All right. I don't know what I did, but it finally worked. All right, so this week, where's my pen? This week, the clue is is that showing up? Yes. It's a fictional item. Okay? And as you can see, it's 2 words. Let me get my comment section out so I can see what people are saying. Good Lord. Where's me comment section? There's me comment section. Hey, Ma, thanks for joining. All right, so it is 2 words. So let the guessing begin. I know there's a little bit of a time delay, so I'm happy waiting here. Dun, 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 dun. R. There is. All right, let's slow down. Let's see. There is an R. Okay, and we have an S. There is no S. All right, so we're going to draw ahead. All right, what else we got? We have a T. Is there a T? Yes, there is a T. All righty. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put a better head in there. Let's see. Does that work? Yeah, there we go. All right. All right, so we got that so far. We only got a head so far. We're doing good. Remember, it's a fictional item. Is there an E? Surprisingly, there is no E. So we have E, and what was the other one? S. All right, so we're going to draw a body. A little crooked. Is there an E? Oh, I think I already did that. All right. I looked at it again, Andre. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. No E. Is there an O? Yes, there is an O. All right. Good guess, Jen. I keep forgetting of the delay, but that's okay. Is there an A? There is an A. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. I apologize. There were 2 A's. Good job, Chris. Breaking out the A's. I should have music in the background of this, shouldn't I? Do I have any music beds here? Let's see. I don't think I have any music beds. Maybe this? It's about 2 minutes worth before Siri comes on. Alright, we won't do that one. Let's see, an L. There is an L. That should give it away right there. N. There is no N. Drawing an arm. Let's draw a little higher arm, shall we? That looked like a happy one. Let's see. We did A, we did L. N. There is no N. I thought someone already guessed N, didn't they? Hey, Andre! Andre for the win. The flux capacitor. Good job, man. You definitely got some whale watches. STNOP. You peoples. All right. Good job, Andre. Nice job. All right. Let's get back to the show. How do we do this now? I think we go back to here. And then we shut this off. Here we go. Look at that. The way out is better than the way in. All right. Oh, my head. Good job, everyone. Great job. See, Jen, you were on the right track. You were just about there. You were just about there. Awesome sauce. All right, let's see. What do I have next for you? Well, let's see, what time is it? Oh, all right, we can do this. This'll work. All right. All righty. So I know you're waiting for it. I know you want to hear it. Let's just get to it. All right. So this week's GFY, much to the chagrin of my wife, is going to be a personal one. The following is my opinion, not subject to fact check. It's my opinion based on my own experiences. The recipient of this award has had several opportunities to talk to me and reach out to me and discuss the issue that I am having, but yet they have failed to do so. So, because of that, tonight I've decided I've waited long enough. I've waited several months for them to return my call, and they never have. So, for that reason, I've decided that they're going to be awarded this award this week. They're the sole nomination and the sole recipient. Now, let me explain. No, there's too much. Let me sum up. As everyone knows who regularly watches this show, back in 2019, this house that I reside in with my family suffered a devastating flood. Third floor, water, gravity, washout. We were out of the house for September, October, November, December, January, February, March. We were out of the house for about 8 months. Okay. During that time, I hired a general contractor. And I got a hold of a plumber that was referred to me by someone, and they brought in the general contractor. Now, I have no beef with the general contractor. Great guy, worked long hours, got the house up and running. Great job. So, this is more about the plumber who serviced my house and just wish I never heard his name. And he's a local guy to the city I live in. and I don't care. He does a lot of work for people that I know. I don't care. I could give a rat's ass about who this guy works for and who deals with him on a daily basis. Don't care. My opinion about this guy and why he's getting this award. And I'm sorry if you tune out on this. I do apologize. It's sort of a cathartic moment for me because I've been dealing with this for a while now, and you'll hear the story. So when we were out of the house, there were several things that had gone wrong with the plumbing. And there was an attention to detail that was, wow, okay, great. That's great that you picked up on that. And we had to pay extra to get these things fixed. No problem with that. It needed to be done. That's all good. After we moved back in, it was later found that there was a leak coming from the third floor bathroom on the sink. And this leak created a problem to the bathroom below it. Now, this is a brand new bathroom we had installed. It was completely 100% gutted down to the studs, to the point where the floor was completely gone. The whole room was gone. There was nothing left, just down to the studs. And the whole thing was rebuilt beautifully. And now we have water, we had water leaking from the ceiling on this brand new ceiling, this brand new bathroom. So we had to break a hole through the roof or the ceiling of this bathroom to allow all the water to drain out. So what happened is, during all of this, now the upstairs bathroom, the third floor bathroom, was dismantled as well. The sink was taken out. All that was left was the two pipes coming out for the hot and cold water. The floor was removed. The tiles were removed because we retiled the floor. So in that time, these people, plumbers, with their attention to detail, apparently didn't notice that one of the pipes, the supply pipes, was rusted. Now, the reason why, let me back up a second. The only reason why I heard they were rusted is because an agent of the spawn of the devil came to my house to look at this leak and verbally told me, but did not show me, oh, one of the stainless steel pipes was rusted, and that's why you had the leak. And he replaced it and charged me, never showed me the rust. Found that to be kind of odd. So I have all this damage in my second floor bathroom because of a leak on the third floor that they very well should have seen, because it only happened, I'm not sure how far rust can go in a small pipe that it would take, I don't know. All I'm saying is that I don't believe it was a rusted pipe. Okay, I doubt the integrity of the kid that was there working. So, hey JR, how you doing? Bob, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the show. I doubt their integrity. Okay. Also, this plumber purchased, as part of our work that we're having done in the house, he purchased a garbage disposal for me. He purchased it and installed it. Now, this garbage disposal ended up leaking. It leaked all over underneath the sink. So we had them come back and replace it with another one. And they ended up charging me to replace it. And I'm thinking, I already paid you once to install it. You installed a defective item. Why should I pay you twice for something you should have done right the first time? You gave me a defective product. You purchased it. You got to stand behind it. I shouldn't have to pay you twice to install the same item. I've asked this guy to call me back twice. He's been sending me bills, and I've been refusing to pay them. And I called back, and I said, I refuse to pay this bill until I talk to the owner. And the owner is the guy who's getting this award. And several times I've done this, and several times I have not received a call back. Now, another thing that they kind of missed, that in my home, we had original cast iron pipes that go from the third floor down to the basement. And 2018, the cast iron in the basement got screwed up, broke. So we had that replaced. So it was from the in the basement to the outside, we had that replaced. Now, on the second floor, they had replaced everything. And in my kitchen during the reconstruction, they cut down maybe 6 inches from the ceiling, maybe a little bit more, but they cut down that amount from the ceiling. You would have thought that, now again, I don't know plumbing, okay? But you would have thought that they would have, in the span of reconstructing a house that had water damage, you would think that they would look and say, oh, this cast iron's pretty old. It's been replaced in the basement. Why don't we do the whole run? But no, they didn't do that while there was construction going on, while, everything was already torn up. So a little later, after the house is done, I'm in the basement and I hear water trickling. I'm like, Me, I have post-traumatic stress. Anytime water hits the floor, I get crazy. Turns out that the stack pipe, the return pipe for all the waste, cracked in the wall. It just separated. So they had to come in and remove all the drywall in a very difficult spot and then replace the pipe. And to repair this drywall, it requires a whole bunch of work because they have to go through a doorway, blah, blah, blah. Needless to say, now, again, I understand the work had to be done, but I'm just saying that for someone who has this attention to detail where they could charge me an extra $3,000 to do some work, you would think their attention to detail would take it to the next level. And they just didn't. And the fact is that he's refused to return my calls. I've paid him, most of the money that I owe him because it's the right thing to do, but he's trying to charge me for the disposal, the removal, and putting it back in and charging me for that. And that's not on me. That's the price of doing business when you install defective equipment. So again, he's never returned my phone calls. And, we're dealing right now with like a problem with our furnace, which isn't his problem, but it just sucks that I can't call on this company that I have a relationship because I can't trust their workers. So I will say to Paul Buckley of Buckley Brothers Plumbing, you have gone over and beyond the qualifications for receiving this award. You will get your money. I will pay you the rest of your money. But before I do, go yourself. Yeah. You know what? Sometimes you need to do it twice. Go yourself. Yeah. Nice cleansing breath on that one. So, yeah. So the person who referred him to me, you got about 60% there. You got me a great contractor out of that. But he's an asshole. Just saying. So, all right. Yeah, he got a double this week, Bob. I got to tell you, he got a double. It's been not, I can't say it's been building up. I'm not going to say it's been building up because I haven't been thinking about it every day. And this stack in my kitchen that's exposed piping, it's been there for a while now. I don't see it all the time. Some days I do, some days I don't. So it kind of passes me by. But every time I go to the upstairs bathroom and I see the buckling of the plaster and the paint and the hole in the ceiling from, having the water drain out and every time I see that, it boils my blood. So everyone take a nice cleansing breath. Yeah. All right. So I'll tell you what, it's about 9:40. I really don't have a lot left, if any. I did want to test out a new feature, but no one has gotten back to me on wanting to test out the new feature. I just yeah, I got nobody who offered, so that's all right. That's okay. I wanted to test out a new interview feature that allows me to just give out a link to somebody, and then they can be on the show, be on in his interview. So if anyone in the chat wants to do it, by all means, let me know, and I'll send you the link via Facebook Messenger, and we can try this out. I think that'll be kind of cool. I think it'll be cool. Cool whip. Cool whip. Oh. Let's see. Wah, wah. Hey, I nominate Chris LaFlamme too. How about that? All right. I'm sending a link to Chris right now. Chris, you're going to do this because you're a good guy. You're going to do all you need is your phone. And your camera. That's it. All right, I just sent it to Chris. We're going to force him into this. Let me turn my interview on because I need to turn this on. Interview. And interview is on. Okay. Let's see if this shit works. Come on, Chris, you know you want to do it. Let's go. Chop, chop, buddy. Andre, if Chris doesn't do it, you want to do it with me real quick? Andre. All right. Andre, I sent it to you as well. Now, oh, you're out of it? All right. No problem. I was just going to say, I sent you the link anyway, but if you do it, it's through Safari you have to do it. Bob Kravitz, coming in. Can't see my face. Can anyone not see my face? Anyone not see my face besides Bobby? Thanks, Bob. All right, so I think it's just my brother who might be faceless or without eyes. Okay. Everyone can see me but Bob. Bob Kravitz, welcome to the show. All right, looks like Chris probably fell asleep or he's not willing to go on camera. I'll get him next time. Hey, Janice, why don't you get online with me? I think Janice. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Bobby sent me an image. Let's see what the image looks like. Let's see. What is this? I do not know what to tell you, Bob. That is interesting. That is very interesting. I'm not sure what that is. Not sure. Alrighty. Oh, he can see me now. All right. All right, so between Janice, Bobby, and yeah. Bobby, you want to test out a feature with me? You got your phone with you? I'll send you a link. Just I know it. I'll do it on your computer. What the heck? Let me see here. Wah wah. Ba, 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 ba. Actually, you know what I should do? Oh, I know what I should do. This is gonna be wild, man. Just wacky and wild. I am going to do this. Ha! This will be good. All right, let's see. Oh, gotta shut that off. Pause. Pause. All right, I'll just shut off the sound. That's all. All right. Oh, jeez. All right. I just posted the link inside the chat. Now, what I'm hoping is at least 3 of you will click on the link on your computer or copy the link and come on air with me with your faces all beautiful. If you use your phone, Bob, you got to do the link through Safari. If you use your computer, just use your... but your computer probably doesn't have a camera, huh? Use your phone. I feel like Mick Jagger at the moment. Let's see. Anyone coming on? So if you're using your iPhone, you have to go through Safari. If you're using your computer, if you have a camera on your computer, you can do that. Again, this won't be a long thing. It'll just be a 2-minute trial. See what it's all about. Okay, I'm going to get off of that because it keeps hearing me. All right. I'll give it another few minutes. And if no one shows, that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to cut this part out of the final product anyway. So, all right. Trying to think. I have a few ideas for guests for the coming weeks as we close out this year. 2 weeks, we'll find out if the health report is going to get renewed for another season. Hopefully not, but if it does, all right, so be it. There we go. Bob is a calling. And, there we go. We got 2 people. All right, let's see. I got to figure out how to bring them into the show. All right, so let's see. Add left and add right. Okay. Here we go. So, that's loud. All right. Rob, can you hear me or see me?
I can hear you and see you.
Excellent. And Janice.
All right.
You may have to turn your volume to the show off. Because you're getting a lot of feedback. You may have to turn your volume to the show off. Oh, yeah. See, I just said that. Alrighty. This is cool. All right, so now... Oh, Janice dropped off. Bob, how are you, sir?
I'm doing fine, Paul.
Fantastic, fantastic. A happy belated birthday again.
Thank you.
That milestone of $29.95 plus tax. And
Yeah, plus tax, yes.
So, looks like you had a fantastic trip to New York last week.
We did. We had a great trip. My daughter and I went out, and we took in everything. Every site you're supposed to see in New York in 3 days.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. Just watching all the stuff you covered. I couldn't imagine doing
Yeah,
that in a week.
It was worth crammed into a couple of days.
Yeah, that's
But it was
cool.
great. We had great weather, great shows, great sightseeing, great weather, great everything. So
What was the second show
we took
you
the
saw?
we huh?
The second show you saw. I'm trying to think of the name. Was it Jagged Little Pill?
We saw Moulin Rouge,
Yep.
and we saw Jagged Little Pill.
Yeah, and they were both great.
They were both great. Had great seats for both. We
Nice.
got them real early for a gift for my daughter. So,
Oh, nice.
We were kind of, it was put off, a trip that was put off from last year, from the pandemic. So,
Gotcha.
so we did it up well. We went to Madame Tussauds and all the good stuff.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, the last time I was in New York, it was a buddy of mine and I took a bus out to New York right after we got out of the town line one night at like 2 a.m. We took a bus out to New York. We got off in Times Square at about 8:30 in the morning, and we went and had breakfast, and then we walked around for a while, then got a bus back around 12:30 and got home around like 4:30, 5 o'clock. That was the last time I was in New York City. So,
Yeah,
not planned at all.
It sounds it. We took the Acela, which was the first for us. So it was
Oh,
cool.
how was that?
It was fun. It was 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Nice.
Door to door. So yeah, it was good.
So yeah, I haven't. What's that? A little kitty? Aw. Who's a good
You can
kitty?
say hi. This
Who's a
is
good kitty?
Ginger. Ginger, you gonna say hi?
No.
Here you
She
go.
goes- There she goes.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Just want to be in the way. There you go.
Yeah. That's
Anyway,
okay.
it's my kitty.
That's okay.
But yeah,
everyone's
another big
good?
store fall.
What's that?
Yeah, everything's good.
Yeah, awesome to hear.
This setup is good. This is very easy to do for anybody who is wondering.
Yeah, no, I remember having used Skype before or Windows Messenger, but I got this upgrade and it makes it a lot easier for the person calling in that it's just a link to a site and then just use it. Now, there is something I wanted to try. You just see me, correct? You don't
I
see
just
the
see you,
border
yes.
around me or anything? All right, so I'm going to just make one little change while
Sure.
I have this up and running. And we'll go to Preferences and Interviews and okay. Now, do you see anything different now? The same thing.
Now you are full. You're full screen.
Okay.
With your background. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
And I'm just under you on my phone. So
Oh, okay. But before you saw both of us together on the same.
you've got you've got the full background, the Pulp Fiction background behind you, and you're in
Okay.
the dead center. So
All right.
and
In
then
your-
you've got it looks like green screen all the way around you.
Yeah. In your opinion, which one was better? The first one or the second one?
Probably the first one, like that
Yeah.
one, I think, because that feels like we're having a conversation.
Okay,
more-
fantastic.
more so.
I just don't know what it looks like to you, so I'll have to. I just wanted to know what. Again, tweaking
Yeah,
little things here and there.
this is a true split. We're split down the middle, so.
Cool. All right. Well, this was just meant to test a couple things out. It's so good to talk to you, though. I'm hoping. I'd like to see if we could get together at some point in a socially distanced way, maybe. Just
Yeah,
wanna
we
hang
definitely
out.
should do that.
Get the kids, my kids, your kids, or kid for that matter.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah,
who's calling in
absolutely.
now? That would be great. I would, just hang out, maybe go some well, I can't say outdoor dining at the moment, but hang out.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
We'll hang out. Sounds good. We'll make a plan.
All right, Rob. Well, good seeing you. Thanks for stopping by.
All right. Yeah, no problem.
All right.
All right,
take
so I
care.
just hang up on this, right? Then
Yeah, I
you'll
can
go back
hang
to
up on you if you like.
Okay.
There we go.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, let's see who this is. Who is this? All right, let's see. Bring on to the left. Cat cam. Really? Whose cat is that? Oh, that's nice. What's up, kitty? You're awake, huh? Nice. Nice to see you're awake. So tell me, Kat, I want to ask you a question. How is it that you won't eat tuna from the can. How is it?
He doesn't care.
Nice. Cat don't care.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I put you on the right side too? Oh, I can move you to the right side as well. That's better for me. I like being on the left. You could be on the conservative side.
He's trying to join. See, he's looking
there
to
you
see
go.
himself.
And I can see myself and seeing myself and seeing myself. That's so weird. Alrighty. Cool.
All right, I'm closing this down.
All right, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. So, Chris Fallon, first time I've seen you on the show. Thank you for joining. And you're looking to get a shout out to the SHIB Army? You'll have to explain that to me. I'm not sure what the SHIB Army is, but I'll have to figure out what that is. Sorry, Ginger. Next time I'll interview you, no problem. So, Chris Fallon, if you scroll up in here, you will see a link for an eCam. You want to explain what the SHIB Army is? That would be great. Come on and explain. Oh, okay. Shiba Inu, the next crypto that is going to the moon. Hey, if that floats your boat, man, I'm happy to promote it. I'm not a big crypto guy, but I'm happy to announce it. You know, Chris, if you want to be a guest on next week's show and you can talk all about it, you can be part of the Educate Me. See, do I have that one here? Oh, I don't have that one anymore. You could be part of the Educate Me series that I have going on. When someone that says something that I don't know anything about, I invite them to come on the show and explain it to me and educate me. So if you want to come on next week, to next week's show, and tell me about it, and tell my viewers about it, hit me up. Send me a private message. Let me know, and I'd be happy to book you on the show. Love that. I would love it. So, all right. Let's see. Well, Bob, it looks like you just did yourself, because he can see the chat. All right. But I'll tell you what, it's getting close to the 10 o'clock hour. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin soon. So I'm going to kind of recenter myself and say, all right, we've had a great show here tonight. A little short, but it's all good. We'll have a next show. We'll have a good show next week. Possibly have a guest. Maybe I get someone to talk about some new crypto that's coming on. It's called, let me get this right here because I don't want to miss. It's Shiba Inu or Inu. Shiba Inu? Shiba Inu? Either way, we might have a guest on next week to talk about that, part of the Educate Me series. If not, then maybe somebody else. I have a new interview feature that can get people on here a lot quicker. So we'll see what happens. It's all changing. And I just got confirmation that I will have a guest next week. So join up with me next week here at the Paul Report. We'll be talking about a new crypto, and I'm butchering the name of it, but Shiba Inu. That's what I'm going to call it anyway. So, but join me next week. My guest will be Chris Fallon. He'll be talking all about it, and we'll make all the magic happen. So thanks again for joining everyone who's been in the chat, everyone who tested out the features with me tonight. I appreciate it. You are watching the Paul Report. Join us again next week, Thursday night, 9 p.m. You can check the replay on this on YouTube in about 10 minutes, and you can check out the edited version on YouTube in a couple of days, and also on Apple Podcast and wherever podcasts are broadcast. So thanks so much, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Rob, Bob, Chris, Janice, Jen, Chris, Andre, Michelle, Kim. Who else am I missing? Going through the list. Everybody, Ma, Janice, thank you. So, Stu, oh my God, Stu, thanks for coming on tonight. I hope you guys have a great night, and we will see you next week.